Maayong adlaw sa tanan. Today's video, we're going to take you for an up close and personal of this all-new 2023 Ford Ranger 2.0 single turbo Wildtrak 4x2 that is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. And for this video, I'm going to take this Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 for a startup, full walk-around review, and also I'm going to take this Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 for a thorough test drive and showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Special thanks to Ford Iloilo, the team, and to their branch manager, Mr. Gerard Yatar, for making this video possible. If you have any inquiries or you planning to buy a brand new vehicle from Ford, you may head down to their dealership or you may contact them via the contact details located in the description box below. So here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and get started. The side mirrors will automatically fold in once you lock the truck, while unlocking the truck, the side mirrors will automatically fold out. Very convenient feature when you park in some tight spaces or on the side of the road. Standard for the Wildtrak variant of the Ranger is Ford's Smart Keyless Entry System. With the key fob inyo, you are able to lock the vehicle by tapping the indentation area found in both front door handles. Meanwhile, tap behind on any of the front door handles when you unlock the vehicle. One interesting feature that this all-new Ranger gets is that you can automatically open and close all 4 windows of the truck using the key fob. Therefore, this is one of the most convenient features which helps to release greenhouse gases from inside the cabin during hot temperature days. To start the all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2, make sure that the key fob is inside the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and hit this engine start stop button to fire up the engine. The next generation 2023 Ford Ranger gets an electrically assisted rack and pinion power steering system. For the Wildtrak variant, it's all made up with a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with orange contrast stitching going around the inner rim that is exclusive for the Wildtrak variant, sport grips at 10 and 2, piano black and silver accents at the bottom spoke, and mounted controls found at the left and right spokes of the wheel. Under a new 2.0-liter single turbocharged diesel engine, there are 2 transmission options, by which you can choose either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic gearbox that we have here in today's feature. This transmission is featured with a sequential manual shifting, using the toggle switches located at the left side of the gear knob. Upon putting the truck into reverse, a reverse camera with multiple sets of views and active guidelines as well as rear parking sensors will be activated. Both of these features are standard for this Wildtrak 4x2 Ranger. From the base XL 4x4 all the way up to the Wildtrak 4x2 that we have here in today's feature is powered with a newly improved 2.0-liter single turbocharged diesel engine. This machine features a dual overhead cams, 16 valves, and an inline 4 cylinders with common rail direct injection. Maximum power output of this beast is 168 horsepower at 3500 RPM and 405 Newton meters of torque between 1750 and 2500 RPM. Still, 80 liters is the fuel tank size with the emission rating of Euro 4, and in terms of transmission, a manual or an automatic gearbox are the transmission choices for this engine, having both 6-speed units. The drivetrain of the all-new Ranger is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. In terms of fuel economy, the Ford Ranger with a single turbo engine has averaged at around 13 kilometers per liter combined, both city and highway, which is quite not bad for this truck. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next generation all-new 2023 Ford Ranger, and it now receives a new design silhouette, new sets of features, more improved advanced technology and powertrain, and most especially, its more improved driving dynamics. First of all, let's talk about what's going on here. The Ranger is one of the most iconic pickup trucks by Ford, and as I said from my first look video to this truck, that Ford built this Ranger for an off-road capability, tough reliability, and one of the most trusted haulers when it comes to quality and dependability. With that, Ford has proven that this truck is built to be tough, and the story doesn't end here, because in the year 1998, the Ford Ranger or the Ranger was introduced for the international markets. Currently, the Ford Ranger has been encountered 4 generations so far, and what you see in this video is the latest generation, which we are about to focus on. The question here is, will the all-new Ford Ranger hit the #1 spot against its competition? Let's find out. Out of 8 different variants that are offered for the all-new Ranger in the Philippines, we were going to focus on the Wildtrak 4x2, and rest assured that you might be experienced with classy, more high-tech capabilities combined with the toughness of a pickup truck. Speaking of toughness, the all-new Ranger is now getting tougher and more masculine than before, which indicates to the exterior. Generally, the overall exterior silhouette of the all-new Ranger is more uplifting, edgier, bigger, and buffer than the previous generation. From back to front, the design is totally sharper and toner, which it senses na parang mag-aamok ka ng away sakali o di kaya masasabak yan sa gera agad-agad. What caught up the attention to every person's eye is in the front grille, where you can see it has a new design for the 2023 model year with a massive shape to it combined with a jawline at the bottom, and both of which are finished in gunmetal color, giving this truck a truly masculine look, making it a handsome hunk with a 2 recovery hooks underneath. Apart from its masculine grille, you also get C-shaped headlights, which add some more handsomeness to the truck with extra beauty when these features are turned on. These C-shaped headlights contain LED multi-reflectors, LED high beams, LED daytime running lights, and turning signal indicators. And as you go down from the lovely headlights, this car also gets LED fog lights surrounded with a nice and reliable black plastic material all throughout. In the usual Wildtrak form, this truck also gets gunmetal finish side mirrors with turning signal indicators and puddle lights, which gets a power adjusting and folding function, silver roof rails, and silver finished side step boards. What are the 3 notable features which is very interesting for the all-new Ranger Wildtrak is the functional air vent to the front fenders, a nicely linear door handles which is now matched with the exterior color, and finally this truck gets a rear step box, which I'm going to tackle about that later on. Finally, the rear of the truck is now getting more distinctive than the previous generation. The tailgate of the all-new Ranger reminds me of the post-facelift Nissan Navara, but in the Ranger, I think this one is the better looker than the Navara, with a nice deep trapezoidal cut right in the tailgate with a Ranger lettering that is stamped in this sheet of metal. This rarely distinctive tailgate is flanked with an LED taillights, which by the way, these taillights of the truck receives a new design, making it a greater looker too. And the rear sports bar of the bed is standard for the Wildtrak Ranger, which receives a new design as well. Jump inside, the interior of the truck is totally top-notch in terms of quality, design, tech, and ergonomics, combined with the toughness of an American pickup truck. The interior reminds me of the F-150 with the Tesla qualities, like this 12-inch portrait infotainment screen, which is a great attention to details for many. Plus, the whole host of advanced technology of this truck are well packed, including its safety aspects and driver assistance, and if you go for the top-of-the-line Wildtrak 4x4, you'll get a 360-degree camera as a standard feature. Overall, it was absolutely outstanding. As we end the story, the all-new 2023 Ford Ranger could be fit in as a nominee to hit the #1 spot for the best pickup truck in the country thanks to its newly improved design, structure, features, and technology, as well as its driving dynamics that are also well executed, giving a positive feedback. Now, a lot of you have some disadvantages when you own this Ranger after 3 to 5 years that could lead into disaster. The fact is, it depends on how you use it, and if you went to a general vehicle service annually, it's already fine. Plus, it is covered with a 5-year warranty with premium extended warranty which extends an additional 2 years and 3-year emergency roadside assistance. With a price of 1.57 million pesos, maybe this will not be put into waste. Standard shoes of the all-new Ranger Wildtrak are the sets of 18-inch gunmetal-like black alloy rims which are wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler Territory HT tires that measures 255/60 R18. This truck gets ventilated disc brakes in all 4 wheels that are exclusive for the Wildtrak trim. Suspension-wise, the front gets double wishbones with coil springs and anti-roll bar and leaf springs for the rear. The approach, the departure, and the breakover angle of the all-new Ranger Wildtrak measures 30 degrees, 23 degrees, and 21 degrees respectively. The minimum ground clearance of this truck is at 235mm with a water wading depth capacity of 800mm. Speaker right here, bottle holder and storage, power folding side mirrors, window lock, mirror controls, window controls. All 4 windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. Your interior door handle is hidden right here. Also, you have your central locking buttons, little storage, cup holder for the driver's side, headlight switch, brightness adjuster, headlight adjuster, bonnet release lever, and the driver's seat of this all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 gets a fully manual adjustments with all of your controls located right here, including your 2-way lumbar support. The front passenger seat gets a fully manual adjustments. Got your seat back, and down there is your seat sliding position. What is missing? There is no height adjuster. So let's see what kind of noise that this Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 produced from a 2.0 liter turbo diesel engine. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. The all-new Ranger Wildtrak gets a Ford's new 12-inch colored portrait touchscreen infotainment system head unit featuring Ford's new Sync 4A software, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, other different media connectivity sources, and this truck gets a 6-speaker sound system.
The stock sound system of this all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 works absolutely a very smooth sound, and it's not unpleasant to our ears, and it's not irritatable. Panalo! Leather padded center armrest, and underneath you have a decent amount of size storage area with your 12-volt power outlet right here. Little cubby, a button to turn off or on your traction control, a button to go to your different driving modes, normal, eco, tow and haul mode, slippery, and go back to normal. This car is featured with an electronically controlled parking brake. To disengage the parking brake, put your foot on the brake and push the toggle down. And to activate again, simply put back up. There's an auto hold function whereby there's no button right here. The controls for your auto hold function is located on the infotainment display, which I'm going to show you later on. Two cup holders, little storage. This car is featured with a wireless charging, little storage, and there's your regular USB port and Type-C USB port. I love the way how they designed this dashboard of the all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2. It's very amazing. Got your dual zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It's very simple to use. Now there are two different ways. The first way is via the physical buttons right here, and the second way is the controls that is integrated on this infotainment display. Got your driver side temperature, front passenger side temperature, fan speed, max front defrost, maximum air conditioning, recirculation, AC, a power button right here to turn off or on your climate control system. And now for your controls for the infotainment display. Now this is your driver side temperature, front passenger side temperature, your fan speed controls, maximum front defrost, rear defrost, air conditioning, and this is your different modes. Now this is your different modes. Your front defrost, recirculation, max air conditioning. Now this is your dual. Now dual means if you turn on, each side will have individual controls, but if you turn it off, each side will control for both sides. Your automatic, and this is your off button. And this is your off button right here. Swipe it down. There we go. So this is your 12-inch infotainment display. It's sort of like a tablet, no? It's like an iPad that you're having in your house, or you're having when you go to work or school. or something else, no? In this kind of setup, it's quite complicated to use, no? As you go in the first glance, very complicated siya. But once you master this, it's very simple, no? So isa-isahin natin, guys, no? So here is your Bluetooth audio streaming with your current song title information, device name for your Bluetooth audio streaming, song duration, go backward the song, go forward the song, play and pause. Hit this tab right here to maximize and to minimize. Ganon. Now, as you come down, there are different sets of menus right here, like your Android Auto, sketch, phone settings, or choo-choo, your Ranger owner's manual. On your owner's manual, you got your categories, bookmarks, visual search, languages. This is your phone. On your phone, you got your recent calls, contacts, dial pads, and your text messages. You can activate this via voice recognition system. Your phone settings. Notification on and off. Different various settings for your phone. And like your Bluetooth settings, and all sorts of settings for your phone, like your manage contacts, set phone ringtone, and all kinds of stuff. Your FM, Apple CarPlay, as I mentioned earlier, Android Auto. Now, one thing that I like about in this all-new 2023 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 is this sketchpad, where you can draw any kinds of stuff that you can play with this menu right here. You can draw some trees, or you can write any kinds of letters or stuff like that, just like A, B, and C. It is a very satisfying feature that you have in this car. Ang ganda talaga. You can save it, and all kinds of stuff right here. And that's it. So at the bottom, you got your shortcut button. These are your shortcut buttons for your infotainment system that you can go for. Something like that. Hit this button above, and here is your main menu. On your main menu, got your radio, phone, Bluetooth audio streaming, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, owner's manual, and your games. The only games that you have is this sketch. Okay, lastly, if you hit this Ranger logo right here, here are your sets of controls. Now for your controls, you got your driver assistance with your auto hold function. This auto hold function, if you activate it, if you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car won't actually move forward or roll back even when you lift the foot off the brake. Again, once this feature is activated. Let's go to additional settings. Now this is your additional settings. You got your aside from your auto hold function, you got your rear camera delay and park aid sensors. Your vehicle settings. This is your general settings. You got your language, temperature units, and all that. Display. You can calm the screen like so. Go back. Alright. So this is your display settings. You can adjust your brightness and your modes. Clock settings. Connectivity settings. Connected vehicle features. It contains your
connected vehicle features, Bluetooth, wireless app projection, managed Wi-Fi networks, system updates, mobile apps, and your Ford Assistant. And this is your sound settings, whereby you can calibrate the sound if you want to, tone settings, you can adjust your treble, mid-range, bass, and you can reset to all in its default settings. Now, this is your valet mode right here. Well, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it on this infotainment system of the all-new 2023 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2. This massive screen right here are flanked with two aircon vents. Your passenger airbag indicator, tweeters on both sides, your indicator controls. On the left side of your steering wheel, you got your cruise control, volume controls, and your voice recognition system. While on the right side is your go back button, up and down arrows, OK button, and this your selected buttons right here correspond you to control the multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. Apart from this button right here, your telephone button for your Bluetooth connectivity menu, and your seat track. To the right is your wiper controls. Now, the steering wheel on this car gets a manual tilt and telescopic. Finally, adjust it using this lever right here. Ganda! Ganda ng improvements. Electronic central locking, power folding side mirrors, grip handle located at the A-pillar for the driver's side that helps you to support while getting in and out of this truck. Low grip handle for the driver's side, driver's side sun visor, sunglass holder, interior lights. They are in LED. Oh, this is your reading lights, by the way. And your auto dimming rear view mirror. Got your front passenger side sun visor with a vanity mirror. Grip handle on the ceiling for the front passenger side, so as the A-pillar. Again, this helps you to support while getting in and out of this truck. On the front passenger side, you do have a central locking button. Cup holder for the front passenger side. There's a storage. Lower glove box. It is a very decent size. And there is an upper glove box located right here. Perfectly sized as well. A
All right. So that's it for this one. We can put this vehicle off and continue with the rest of our review. By the way, there is a little storage right here, which is very clever. Speaker, bottle holder, and a storage. You also have a window control, and your interior door handle is hidden right here.
The rear seat backs can be flipped down via the strap located beside the center headrest. All you need to do is to pull it and drop the seat back down. Behind, you get some extra storage wherein your toolkit and jack are designated. Next up, there's a strap underneath to flip the seat base up, and down underneath are your two storages. Climbing on the rear cabin of the all-new Ranger is quite easy thanks to its wide opening doors, side step boards, and also a grip handle located at the B-pillar that helps you to support while getting in and out of this truck. In terms of space, the rear cabin of the all-new Ranger is actually roomy. As you can see, I have a generous amount of legroom and a good amount of headroom. I can tell that the rear cabin is like a 5-star hotel's couch thanks to its nice and comfy and very supportive leather seats. You have storage pockets on both front seat backs, and in the middle are your two aircon vents together with your USB charging ports, both regular and Type-C, and a 230-volt AC power outlet. On both sides for the rear located at the ceiling are your grip handles. In the middle on top is your cabin light. At the back at the ceiling, there are two coat hooks, and as you come down towards the rear seat back, there is a center armrest with two cup holders. Finally, this truck gets grip handles located at the B-pillars on both sides. The all-new Ford Ranger in all variants now gets a standard feature of a rear step box located at the side corner of the bed. The purpose of having this feature is to have easy access towards the truck bed, and it is very helpful to you when unloading or loading some stuff right in the bed. Therefore, there is no hassle to climb into the bed of the truck, and you don't need to step into the rear tire in order to get access to the bed. Opening of the truck's easy lift tailgate, and you're greeted with a nicely sized bed. It measures 1,564mm, 1,584mm, and 540mm in length, width, and height respectively. Maximum payload capacity is around 1,300 kilograms estimated, while the maximum towing capacity is around 3,500 kilograms. Toys found at the truck bed are your 230-volt AC power outlet, 12-volt power outlet, and at the top of the tailgate are your two slots for clamps for working purposes. A bed liner and a rear sports bar are standard to this truck. What I am really glad about in this all-new Ranger Wildtrak is that Ford brought the tailgate assist feature to the new generation model, by which that tailgate assist feature is easy and super light to carry. Although the tailgate of the all-new Ranger Wildtrak is on a slightly heavy side, but it's pretty worth it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at behind the wheel of the all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2, and to be honest, this is my first time driving the Ranger in automatic transmission. So what are my thoughts while driving this awesome beast pickup truck? Starting off, the engine. Upon driving this all-new Ranger under a 2.0-liter single-turbo diesel engine with 168 horsepower and 405 Nm of torque, the engine performs very smoothly and it doesn't sound like any other diesel engines out there that sounds like a tractor. With this engine, I feel that the 2.0-liter turbo diesel engine sounds like an EcoBoost V6 petrol engine based on my driving perspective. On top of that, the engine response is absolutely wild and it kicks a lot of power and torque to the rear wheels while cruising on Diversion Road Highway here in Iloilo City. Hence, the truck runs faster like a cartoon character like Roadrunner or Lightning McQueen from Pixar's Cars. What? Honestly speaking, I enjoyed a lot and this bad boy makes me smile and laugh a bit. Apart from its very smooth and petrol-like engine, the NVH level of the truck is actually superb. I don't hear any noises outside and what I'm only hearing about is the sound of the engine while speeding up. In terms of ride and comfort, the first thing that I noticed in this truck is the firm suspension whereby upon driving this truck in the multiple speed bumps in the subdivision, even though I missed to slow down a bit, the truck delivers a smoother feel and it's not bouncy unlike any other pickup trucks out there as well as the previous gen model. Secondly, the seats. The seats of the all-new Ranger are well bolstered and comfort-wise, it feels like a Uratex foam bed at home, giving it a sensational satisfaction to the driver as well as the passengers. Lastly, the chassis of this truck. Unlike the previous generation, the all-new Ranger's chassis is now rigidly stronger, which delivers you a better body roll and comfortable drive, and truth to be told, it is very comfy and stable. That, my friends, is the result when you take this truck behind the wheel, and I recommend you to go to any Ford dealerships nationwide and book a test drive on the all-new Ranger. You should try it and see it for yourself, and I hope you will enjoy it. That will make you excitingly satisfied. In terms of handling, the steering feel of the all-new Ranger is slightly soft but it's manageable. So pasado siya upon maneuvering in some tight corners, slight U-turns, and all. For the visibility, the front windshield of this truck is visibly clear, added with a rectangular shaped front fenders, making the hood lines very straightforward and visible, as well as huge mirrors that I could easily see in each corners at the back that is very helpful upon cornering and tight parking. Also, the resolution of the reverse camera is very clear, and best of all, it provides active guidelines to help the drivers to park and maneuver the truck so easily upon reversing. On the downside, there is no 360-degree around view monitor on a Wildtrak 4x2, so with that, it is quite disappointing, and what is worse, there is no front parking sensors and some safety features like lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring system, etc. On the bright side, however, the shifting response of the 6-speed automatic gearbox on the Ranger is very responsive and shifts quickly, giving it a seamlessly smooth run that everyone will enjoy it. Oppositely, I don't really like the manual shifting action to the Ranger via the toggle switches located at the left side of the shift knob, which I found out it is not so comfortable to use, unlike any other trucks has an up and down shifting action or paddle shifter. But the shifting response in manual mode is very responsive as well, and that is my positive feedback. Finally, the interior of the truck. I like the way how they designed this interior, even the dashboard that looks similarly as its big brother, the F-150, and the most center of attraction inside the cabin is the tablet-like 12-inch portrait screen that gives a nice luxurious taste to the truck. However, the components of the screen is really hard to use at first, but once you master, it is very easy. Also, the 8-inch digital instrument gauge is very easy to understand and readable as well. Overall, my driving experience with the all-new 2023 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 is absolutely sensational, and I really enjoy the ride and comfort, the smoothness, the quietness, and the engine response of the truck, making your momentum elevated that will give you a smile on your face. Unfortunately, the drive is pretty short due to lack of time, but at least I'm really glad that the overall performance of the truck is exceptional. I want to drive that truck over again, but I don't have the budget to buy that beast. So far, that was a great experience to drive the all-new 2023 Ranger, and I'm pretty sure you love it too. Again, book a test drive now and comment down below regarding on your thoughts upon driving the all-new 2023 Ford Ranger. Amazing!
Grabe, comfort yun, no?
Oo.
Namin yung comfort sang bagong Ranger. Humok siyang steering niya, tapos ang iyang suspension daw firm, daw smooth iyang suspension, daw humok gid. Kanami sang suspension eh. Wow. No wonder no mas mayo gid siya kisa sa previous, no?
Oo, sir. Upgraded.
Upgraded tanan. U-turn. Amazing gid. It's like amazing gid ang kuan ang iyang ride and comfort ya. So nami gid siya.
In terms of safety, the all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2 gets 7 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, electronic stability program with traction control, hill launch assist and rollover mitigation, electric parking brake, cruise control, rear parking sensors, rear view camera, ALR seatbelts in all seats, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, child lock for the rear doors, security alarm system, and immobilizer.
Thank you for tuning in of the startup and a full walk-around review of this all-new 2023 Ford Ranger 2.0 Turbo Wildtrak 4x2 that is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. I hope you like this video, and if you do, make sure hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I will see you next time for more latest videos on YouTube. God bless you, more power, I love you all, and mabuhay.